Going, what's your prediction? Do you have a prediction? Do you think I can knock him out in the first round or the 8th round?
I'm just gonna go right at him as soon as the bell, and we're just gonna see what happens. And you don't bring your age to the table, you bring your energy to the table. You don't go meet people, hey, I'm Bob, I'm 59. You don't do that. And I just wanted to do this. I don't take this. Let's do it, Jakey. God, wouldn't that be cool?
A good large percentage would want to see you knock his block off.
I would not get into the ring with him unless he had no pulse. Rigor mortis had set in. I would not mess with Mike Tyson. I don't care that he's 57. Do not mess with Mike Tyson. Culturally, you versus Jake Paul, like this young YouTuber takes on one of the greatest heavyweight champions that's ever lived. Yeah. Oh, he's a lovely guy. His brother's great too. Logan's a really nice guy. Please? That fight would be gigantic.
I think we can make more than $245 million, brother.
Sign the contract, big boy.
Well, I didn't sign the fight to be taken down or anything. I'm just ready, you know. What can I say?
Mike's 60, man. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Who gives a shit what I think? It's not my fight. I
still think he wins. Coming off,
it's hard to say because you never bet on.
Because every time you say Mike Tyson, you whoop your own ass.
It just creates a psychological problem.
I love Mike Tyson, you know, personally as a friend, and he's one of my favorite athletes of all time.
If I was Jake Paul right now, I would be shitting my pants. Oh, bro. Mike Tyson from Marvis Frazier fought Jake Paul. Jake Paul's dead. There's a dark chamber in his mind that he can open up. The question is, can his body move along with it?
But on July 20th, I promise you, I'll come out victorious.
Babe, but what if he knocks you out?
Ooh. He sounds nervous.
Just look away.
No, like that will not be good, babe.
No, just look away.
Boy, he's gonna regret that. All the old guys are like pulling for him, like, come on, Mike, come on. One more, you got one more in you.
He's fighting a boxer. I don't care how old. Mike ain't scared to get hit.
Yeah, dude, just try to fight Tyson. If he knocks you out, but at least you fought Tyson, that's cool.
How much of his power?
He's been lean and mean, he's fat and funky.
Please promise me you're gonna kick this guy's ass and shut him up, please.
Hey, I'll get that for you.
Against a 27-year-old
No, I get it.
fighting. People don't think Jake Paul's really good. Those people are all people that can't get by the fact that he's a YouTube guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fight fans around the world, buckle up because what we have today is nothing short of epic.
And you're apprehensive. And once you're apprehensive, it's over with.
Just want to be. Yes.
We're diving deep into the latest buzz that has got the entire fight community shaking in their boots. I'm talking about none other than the one, the only, the living legend, Iron Mike Tyson, back in the ring at 58 years young, and he's eyeing none other than the YouTube sensation turned boxing maverick, Jake Paul.
With one of the most brutal, vicious, and most ruthless champions there's ever been.
My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
He wants to rip your heart out.
I want to eat his children.
But on July 20th, I promise you, I'll come out victorious.
Yeah, dude, just try to fight Tyson. If he knocks you out, but at least you fought Tyson, that's cool.
How much of his power you think he lost? You think it's still Mike Tyson?
I think like that's the last thing to go.
They're gonna fight, huh? Yeah, they're gonna fight. Do you think Jake Paul can beat Mike Tyson?
I don't think so.
He's fighting a legendary, iconic fighter. Yeah, he's 58 years old. Yeah, the end of his career wasn't too good. One of the last things that go with a fighter is his power.
Interesting.
I think he might be making a mistake.
Now, before you start thinking this is just another publicity stunt, let me tell you, this ain't your average fight promo. Tyson, the man who once ruled the heavyweight division with an iron fist, has been spotted training like a man possessed. And let me tell you, it's not just any training. It's the kind of intense, hardcore regimen that's making even the toughest pros out there break a sweat just watching. Picture this, Mike Tyson, shirt off, muscles rippling, throwing punches with the kind of ferocity that made him a household name. The man is moving like he's 28, not 58. His footwork, on point. His speed, unbelievable. And the power behind those punches. Let's just say, if you're in the ring with him, you better have a damn good insurance policy, Now, I know what you're thinking. Jake Paul, the brash, trash-talking YouTuber who's been making waves in the boxing world, going toe-to-toe with a legend like Tyson? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the kicker. Jake Paul has proven time and time again that he's not just a flash in the pan. The kid can fight. He's got the skills, he's got the drive, and most importantly,
Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, the Showdown. Everyone's talking about, ladies and gents. Buckle up because we're in for a wild ride. Coming up on July 20th, it's the Showdown that's got everyone from die-hard boxing fans to casual observers on the edge of their seats. Mike Tyson, the legendary baddest man on the planet, is stepping into the ring with none other than YouTube sensation turned boxer, Jake Paul. This isn't just a fight, it's a full-blown spectacle, a clash of generations and styles that has sparked debates and excitement across the board. Iron Mike, the living legend. Mike Tyson, the knockout king of boxing, is no stranger to the spotlight. Having dominated the heavyweight scene in the late 80s and 90s, Tyson is known for his ferocious fighting style and intimidating presence. Despite being past his prime, Tyson's comeback fights have shown that he still packs a serious punch. He's not just fighting for a paycheck. He's here to prove that age is just a number and that his legacy is as strong as ever. Jake Paul, the Maverick challenger. Then you have Jake Paul, the wild card. Starting off as a social media star, Paul has pivoted to boxing with a vengeance. He's been racking up wins, but let's be honest, he hasn't faced anyone with the pedigree of Tyson. Paul is hungry, ambitious, and looking to make a statement that he's more than just a novelty act. He's out to show the world that he can hold his own in the ring against one of the greatest. Build-up and hype, a media frenzy. The hype leading up to this fight has been nothing short of insane. Both camps have been throwing jabs, not just in the ring, but in every interview and social media post. Tyson's been all about that killer instinct, promising a quick knockout. Meanwhile, Paul's been playing the mental game, taunting Tyson with claims that he's going to shock the world by taking down a legend. The press conferences? Fireworks, folks. Pure entertainment. Tyson, with his steely demeanor and no-nonsense attitude, versus Paul, who knows how to work a crowd and play up the drama. It's clear that both fighters are not just here to win. They're here to put on a show. The critics and the controversy. As with any high-profile fight, there's been plenty of skepticism. Critics argue that this matchup is a mismatch, that it's all about the money and less about the sport. They question the integrity of pitting a young, relatively inexperienced boxer against a seasoned but older fighter like Tyson. But let's get real. Boxing has always loved its spectacle, and this fight is selling tickets like hotcakes. The buzz through the roof. The PPV numbers? Expected to be astronomical. What's at stake? For Tyson, this fight is about cementing his legacy. If he wins, he reinforces his status as an all-time great, proving that even in his 50s, he's not to be underestimated. For Paul, it's about legitimacy. Beating Tyson would silence a lot of haters and turn skeptics into believers. Fight night, what to expect. When the bell rings, expect fireworks. Tyson will likely come out swinging, aiming to put Paul down early with his trademark power punches. Paul needs to use his youth and stamina to his advantage, dancing around Tyson and extending the fight, hoping to tire out the older champ. The verdict. It's going to be an electrifying night, folks. Whether you're Team Tyson or Team Paul, one thing's for sure. This fight is more than just a match. It's a cultural moment, a bridge between eras, and a testament to the timeless appeal of boxing. So, grab your popcorn and settle in. July 20, it can't come soon enough. Wrap up. As we count down the days to what might be the most talked about fight of the year, the question isn't just about who will win. but what the legacy of this battle will be. Will it be remembered as a passing of the torch? Or will it be a reminder of the enduring prowess of one of boxing's greatest? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear. The world will be watching. Jake doesn't have any idea. None! Tyson has that 6-hit combination that's gonna break Jake up inside before he drops. Tyson works out at a much...
He's got the guts to step into the ring with one of the most feared fighters in history. But let's take a step back and look at how we got here. Tyson's been on a bit of a comeback tour lately, and every time he steps back into the ring, it's like he's found the fountain of youth. We've seen him sparring with some of the best in the business, and every single time, he looks sharper, faster, and more dangerous. It's like he's turning back the clock, and the boxing world is taking notice.
Listen, I started Jake off and I'm gonna finish him. It was good while it lasted for Jake, okay? It was good while it lasted, not gonna last much longer. You're Jake.
And I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time.
What did you just call me again?
I didn't call you anything.
What did you call me?
I didn't call you anything.
I want to kiss Mike's big juicy lips.
That's so ironic that he said that, because I saw a picture of him dancing at 16 doing that little dance on YouTube, and for some reason I had to reject it. I don't know, picture me losing to him.
You're going to have a lot of pictures of it, Mike.
Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out? Little children. He didn't knock out, never knocked out a real man. Come on. Not going to have a good night when he fights me on July 20th.
There's a reason why I have the same birthday as Customato, because I'm going to teach you how to box, Mike.
He couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How's he going to knock me out? What's the other guy? Anderson Silva. He didn't knock those little guys. How's he going to knock me out? He should be lean and mean. He's funky. I saw him with his shirt off the other day. I thought, did you start training already?
Hey, Buster Douglas was all right.
I know, but you're no Buster Douglas.
I'm better. I'm better.
No,
and I'm gonna end you quicker than he did. Jake Paul. I like that. Yeah.
Just stealing money.
While Jake Paul has been climbing the ranks, taking on all comers and knocking them down one by one. Love him or hate him, you can't deny the guy's got talent. And now, with the prospect of facing Tyson, he's got a chance to prove he's more than just talk. He's got a chance to cement his place in boxing history. The question on everyone's mind is simple. Can Jake Paul survive a war with Iron Mike? Tyson's been training like a madman, and the footage that's been leaked is downright terrifying. We're talking about a guy who, even at 58, can still throw a punch that'll rattle your ancestors. The speed, the precision, the sheer brutality of his training. It's a sight to behold. And let's not forget, Tyson's got a point to prove. He's not just doing this for the money or the fame. He's doing it to remind the world who he is and what he's capable of. And if you think he's lost a step, think again. The man is a beast, and he's ready to unleash hell on anyone who steps into the ring with him. On the flip side, Jake Paul is no slouch. He's been putting in the work, honing his craft, and he's got a chip on his shoulder the size of a boulder. He knows people doubt him. He knows there are haters out there just waiting for him to fail, and that's exactly what fuels him. He's got something to prove, not just to the fans, but to himself. And what better way to do that than by going up against one of the greatest fighters of all time? So, what's going to happen when these two titans clash? Will Tyson's experience and raw power overwhelm the young upstart? Or will Jake Paul pull off the upset of the century and show the world that he's the real deal? One thing's for sure, this is a fight you do not want to miss. The excitement is building, the anticipation is through the roof, and the stakes have never been higher. Tyson versus Paul is shaping up to be the fight of the decade, and we're here for every punch, every jab, every knockout moment. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and get ready for a showdown that'll go down in history. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a fight. This is a battle of legends, a clash of generations, and a spectacle that'll leave you on the edge of your seat. Tyson, Paul, 2024. Let's get ready to rumble.
Very recent training of Mike Tyson. He's focusing on heavy lifting at some days to gain some
I
power.
don't think nobody can match me.
Joints, tendons.